alive. I see inspiration in your eyes, and I don't know why, but I'll turn to you. Even when we're broken open and shaking to the core, 'cause it's all in the name of family healing. It's all in the name of family healing. It's all in the name. It's all in the name. Hey. Thanks for being here. Raised myself up. Thanks for joining here on this Family Healing Friday live. The snow is falling, if you can see it out my window. It's so sweet here. And this week's about being surprised. So great to see all the things and then let them go. Let them go and be surprised. So before we do that, what is the path of family healing? I hear you ask. The path of family healing is being present to what is and allowing all of the information to move through your being to transform. You could point to ancestral healing. You could point to epigenetics. You could point to this story didn't start with me. You could point to so many different things, and yet it is nameless. It is the journey of coming into unification with yourself and with others so that we can create a more loving and more beautiful world together. And this happens through not just one, not just two, not just three, not just four, but the whole of a family, the whole of our earth family. And so it is so much more than anything I could say at the same time. So thanks for joining. This week is about being surprised. Can I let myself be surprised in life? The mind says no. The body and the heart says yes. The mind does not like surprises in a lot of ways unless it fits inside the mold. So the gift is the surprises that we're going to be looking towards are the surprises of possibility and potentiality. I have relationships with so many different people that live in a certain space most of the time. And then every once in a while, a surprise happens and it creates a new possibility for my perception. Now, the gift is to not be stuck in any perception at all, but to just be connected to what is here and now. But because we're human beings with minds and thoughts and things, we do this cognitive thing called perceiving, and we create ideas and understanding around this so that we can, safety, wisdom, direction, discernment, all of these things, choices. There's so much we could say about that, but that's not what this is about right now. So we're going to do a little improv about being surprised. Oh, I like to be surprised about just anything, but my mind says no, don't tell me no more lies. Oh, I like to be surprised about who you are, 'cause I know that when I reach out, it can go so far. I will release everything that I think about you, so I can come closer to the truth. I like to be surprised. Yes, I do. surprises make me feel a little scared. Sometimes surprises help me to raise my care. And really I just know that there's nowhere I'd rather be than here, even if it means releasing fear. So I love you, and that's what we're going to do. Sweet little improv for the journey of being surprised. I don't think I was that surprised by that song. Ironically. So, being surprised is this opportunity to not perceive from the mind. There's a time for that, but right now, we came from holding the vision last week and being present with what is, and now we're moving towards being surprised. So we have a vision, a big dream. Yes, I want to see this whole unification happen. I want to see people loving each other, taking accountability for hurts, being vulnerable with each other. And then what is that that's not fully happening. So then there's a tendency to go towards that's not happening, that's not happening, that's not happening. Judgments forming, saying this person is not available for this, and so on and so forth. Hello, Leo. Good to be connected with you. So with that being said, there's this opportunity to, there's so many layers to that, because there's guidance to our thoughts, but it is not the whole picture. So if someone's yelling at you, then it's guidance to form the thought, oh, this person is not available for this right now, I'm going to shift the way that I'm relating. That could be very helpful at times. And when we're talking about moving towards and in this direction, there is a openness that is required of you to always hold space for possibility. How much friction does that bring up in you right now? There's this one person in your life, or multiple, that is just like, no way, I have no space. They hurt me so much, I am done. I do not know. But that sliver is what makes it possible. And that alone will shift your relationship to this person and your relationship to the hurt, so that you are no longer a victim or struggling against something that happened to you in the past. Now you're just present with what was and what is. And then all of a sudden, there's a possibility that this person reaches out to you, or when you reach out to them, they are more available. Now, the gift of being surprised is that it's kind of fun, if you let it. So, more on that another time. But just wanted to share that brief little bit, and then resonate and share through a little story. Gosh, I've been surprised so many times. I feel so honored. This week feels fresh, so I'm just going to share that I released a song for my aunt who passed away from cancer on April 6th of last year. And on January 6th, I shared it again with my family. I played it live at an open mic, and I said, hey, listen, if y'all want to, I love you. And my youngest cousin, Dominic, listened to it, and he said, man, I was so moved. And this is awesome. And especially these two lines that he really appreciated. And that, to me, if I had a judgment of Dominic or a formed perception, it was that he wasn't going to listen or watch. And then he listened twice. And so what that does for me is, one, it proves any of my judgments wrong. Great, need that. And then two, it's just a reminder and a refresher of the possibilities outside of anything that I think. So we cultivated so much good connection just through that experience, because I was not closed off to who I think he was, or who I think he is, rather. So, what a gift. Thank you, Dominic. I love you, man. And I'm so excited to continue to grow with you. And so many more stories about Dominic and I that we could share another time. We'll keep it simple this week and end with, end with just a little bit of her song. So gently loving. Growing up, I remember your touch, holding me as a young one, loving me so much. You nourished our hearts, let us be free, inspired us, and there when in need. So warm, warm and inviting. Loving kindness held us when we were frightened. Now it's time for us to remind you. Went to Julie, you are so strong. You held us all for so long. Went to Julie, you are so strong. You held us all for so long. It's time to let go and let us hold you now. It's time to let go and let us hold you, let us hold you. Love you, Auntie Julie. Thanks for joining, everyone. Appreciate it. Send me any questions you have, and wishing you a beautiful week.